G'day, today we're going to have a look at level 40 in Train Valley 2. This one's called Kensai Airport. So we have 30 minutes, it's a long one. We can't stop any trains and we can't allow any trains to arrive at the wrong station. These are a deadly combination. So the two of these, in combined with how long this level is, it means you've got to stay pretty focused the whole way. So what do we have? We have 3 stations. These guys want planes. This guy wants steel plates, some fuel and some planes, and then this guy down here wants steel slabs. So one tricky thing about this level is the map does sort of change, so the water levels go down, it moves as other holes get blasted out in places. Now the trickiest part of this is that this guy eventually goes away. At 15 minutes he collapses in. So we want to get as much free electricity as we can before we have to use this guy that costs workers and fuel. So what we're going to do first is try and get to the quick money makers available to us, and those will be these guys in the bottom. Let's try and go one more across. No, it's not going to work for us. Alright, so we'll go up the hill, connect him, and then from there we will connect him and him. These can all be one-way connections because none of these have to connect to each other. And then we will just connect this guy down this way too. So to start off, we will just send 15 guys from this one. We'll send them to coal to begin with. And while we're doing that, we will just might have to go down a bit. We're eventually going to build a bridge here. So that works. Start sending some guys from the top down. We might just send this last guy just through to here. You can start off those ones, because this guy can sort of sneak in and do some quick ones. It's worth trying to get just 12 guys in there nice and quick. So we're going to send these 2 guys, because we only need 12 engineers in total. It's just for the 12 planes we need to make. So we may as well just get them straight in there. What we'll do as well is we will send a few more guys from up here down this way, and they can go in there. And then from here we can send these guys over here too. Now hopefully I haven't made that too tight, because if this guy, I can't stop this guy if he gets too close to that guy, but it looks like we're well and truly fine. Okay, so now that we've got them going, we can build a bridge here. I'll just pause for a second, because you've got to sort of make sure you don't have anyone go to the wrong place or can't pause anyone. You do want to just pause the game when you have the chance. So we will connect this guy up, and then we will just bring that along a little bit, connect him there, and then have this guy come up the hill, so once we can afford that. There it is, and then we'll just pause again there. There we go. So that means that we can start sending our oil. That's the first rumblings, but nothing's really going to happen until about 6 minutes, at which point this water's going to run down and knock out the track that we've got here. So what we're going to do is send a whole lot of workers to follow these guys up. But the first of these we're going to send up here. So we need 3 loads of guys to arrive here and 3 loads to arrive up there. So that's 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3, and then just one more lot after that. So it'll probably be this one here. Just send the next guy here just because it means that that train will be off the roads quicker. And I can start sending guys down around here. Then what we can do as well while this is all just brewing along is we can make this connection here. We don't need to make that connect the other way. And we can just get these guys out of the way. We'll just shift those 12 down and then we've got them done, ready to waiting for whenever we reach that point in the map. And the problem is with this too, he's going to be a little bit quicker than they are because he's carrying less. So we want to give him that sort of buffer. And we've got to hope that he gets out of there. Okay, so we'll just pause there for a second. Now this is all about to disappear. So what we're going to do is we're going to beat him to the punch and we're going to make our money back on that. And he just makes it. Good timing. Okay. So now that's done, we can just rebuild that with a bridge here. So we'll get that in there. And next up what we'll do, yep, okay, is we can just wait for these guys to get through. We can keep sending guys from down here. And they're worth 35,000 each, so the quicker that you can get those done, it's a real nice cash injection. And the second that that guy passes here, we will get this ore on its way. There we go, so that can now come down and head in here. Okay, and what I'll do is just spend the money to build a bridge here. And I will pause again, so we can just make that connection. And we've got this connection here. And what we'll do as well is just come around here and make that connection. And then we'll just swing this guy up to join there. Make sure that's straight because we don't want anyone going down this path, and then we will just clear out that. There we go, so everything's now connected. Now, the tricky thing at this point is normally I'd like to send those barrels up here, but I only want to send 12 because we do need the remainder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade our next 2 trains just so that they are 6s, and so I can send 2 lots of 6 up here. We can't afford every train to go up just yet, but that's alright. What we'll do is we'll just sort of get some more guys places they need to be. So we need 15 guys going down here. Biggest concern about doing this is that the 6-person trains are faster than the 5-person ones. So there is a small risk that one of these guys will collide into the back of one of these others if you accidentally send one too fast behind another. Sorry, if you send a 6 too fast behind a 5. So the sooner we can update all of them, the better. And what we will do is we will start to update. We'll start these guys down here, and we will send them down here, and we'll see what train arrives next. Okay, so it's one of those, so we'll spend the money to upgrade him as well, and we'll send that guy. So we've got 2 loads of 6 guys going down here. And what we will do is we will send this load of 6 down and around to go to the same spot, and then we'll follow them up with another 6. And we now have enough money that we can upgrade the last of those trains. This does mean the trains are slightly faster as well, so in terms of getting things around, we're a little bit more economic too. Now, one thing that we are missing, I realise, is that this is now disconnected from the rest of the world. So what we're going to have to do is just sort of sell what we can up here. Now we've got 2 options. We can just rebuild over that gorge, but I've found that that will then collapse again. So what we can try to do is just work our way down into this little... Let's see if we can make a nice little join here. That's going to be a little bit of a pain. We might have to rebuild this. Let me just clear this out. We don't have that much money yet. That's alright, we'll do it. We'll might just start, so from here. So if we go, let's see, if we make that sort of line, can we make that connect 2 different ways? And with this one we can just sort of, we'll do the opposite with him, so he can now swing out. And he only needs to go that way, he doesn't have to connect to anyone up there. And then it means, do we have room to join these guys? Not yet. That's alright, because we're still making money, so we'll just stop that there. Make sure those guys swing through that way. This is just to make a little bit of money, we'll send that guy that way. And once these guys are out of the way, we will send 12 slabs down. Okay, we'll wait for that guy to get out of our way, and then we will just come up this hill. That is even worse than it was before. Alright, looks like we have no option there. We are going to have to build this bridge back. Okay. So, now that we've got that there, we need to send a quick load of guys up here. And we'll follow them up with 12 guys to go to this one. And we'll follow them up if we've got the money to do some of these. So we'll send this guy down just to make the extra money. So even if just this one gets down once we've got that over there, which we'll send behind this guy, we should have some. So he's worth 18,000 and this guy's worth 24. So hopefully a few more of these deliveries will have the money to do this one. There we go. So we can try and have as many of these built as possible before we lose this. And what we can do is start to send these guys down and around up here. Now we do currently need 15 slabs. No, we need more than that. So we need 10 slabs for here, and then we need another 15 slabs for here. Oh, do I not have enough? Got 8. No, that's right. So those 12 are done. So we'll send these 12 down. And the good thing is, even though I've got this mess here to work out, I now have a lot of money that I can spend to work that out. So what I'll do is I'm going to send these guys this way, and they can go up there. And while they're doing that, I can send guys from here in there. Now, because I've already got 3 here, that is 15 that I can send down this way. But I will still need 10 more slabs after that to make this, but I don't need electricity for that. So what we'll do is we'll send some guys down here. We have 2 minutes for that electricity. So what we'll do is we'll start sending this down here, because this will be the only thing left we have to make that needs electricity. So anytime these are available, we may as well get them cracking. There it goes. I was wrong, sorry, 14 minutes, not 15. Okay, so what we'll need to do now is buy this. And we can just pause for a second and work this out. So we'll get rid of that, join these two, and work out how to make this connect. So can we come over that hill in any way? No. Can we build a bridge? We can build a bridge down here, which we can connect to there. Okay, so if we go here and there, can we get down to that waterfront? We can, okay. So what we'll do is we'll build a bridge there, build a bridge there, and then we'll go down and across and up. So the name of the game now is basically just making sure we don't screw up, because we have a lot of time left. We just want to make sure that we don't so the main reason I'm deleting these is to get rid of some of those arrows, just to avoid someone being able to go the wrong way. Okay, so what we now need is we need 10 guys here, but we are going to need more electricity coming too. So what we'll do is we'll send these guys over to be coal. Sorry, I just realized I deleted that because I always find I do that when I've got the demolition thing going. Okay, so we've got these guys down here to make more coal. We currently have 8 there and that, so that's 9, and we need 15. So we need the next 6 there to come through for us. So we'll wait for that. And while we're waiting, what we'll do is we'll send home our first set of planes. So we'll just double check because we're not using this side of the map. Just make sure we're right all the way there. We'll just double check it. Beautiful. Now once he passes, we're going to put these 6 down here, which means that we have 14 that we need. So we're going to need to get 14 coal over there. Okay, so he's out of the way. Good, he's delivered. And then what we will do is, now that he's out of the way, we will send 14 coal down and around. We'll just pause it for a second just to double check, because like I said, these connections are the only thing that can really sync us at this point, because we have a world of time. Okay, so that's 6, that makes it 12, and that will be 14, but we can wait, there's no rush. We'll give it that. What we can do is we can follow this guy up with the workers that need to fire that electricity as well. Now I'll just buy another train to send that last lot. But what I will do is I will send him from up here, because I need these guys to start making me some more coal, because I need it for this. So I'll need 15. No, I need 10 more. 10 more coal. So that's the 10. There we go, we've got electricity now going. Now hopefully this guy can hold 15 and not just, well, we know he has to hold more than 12 because he didn't go red when he did it. So as long as he goes to 15, and even if we lose some of those, it's fine because that'll get us far enough past these guys. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so what we'll do now as well is we'll send 2 loads of guys here. We'll then flick this around and send 2 loads of this. And again, just double check to make sure they go in the right spot. And then we will send these guys. Okay, so now that those guys are through, we can send these guys home. Just make sure that arrow is facing the right way. Just double check again. There's no harm in checking too many times. Okay, so now that they've all passed, we can send our oil. Just double check they're going the right way. And then we can send our planes. Let's double check that. And once he's passed there, now I don't know what that sound means. I actually haven't made it this far before. Hopefully it means this bridge is still fine. And it looks like it is. And that's how we do it. I would say my time is purely based on the fact that I got so much done with the electricity. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. If you had a different approach to that one, I'd love to hear about it. But yeah, as usual, until next time, I will catch you later. See ya.